About a year ago, I tried the early access version of Dorfromantik on a live stream right here on the S League. I remember thinking it was fine as far as casual gaming experiences go, but in all honesty, I wasn't that impressed with it. At the time, Sybe theorized it was because I played the tutorial level and hadn't gained the real experience of the game from it. But about a week ago, a member of our S Legion community, shout out Twin Mama, suggested I give it another go now that it had fully released, so I did. And now I have to make this video admitting that my first impression was way off, and even worse, that Sybe was right. So, yeah, thanks a lot, Twin Mama. I'm kidding, of course. So what is this game? Well, it's part city builder, part puzzle game, part strategy game, and 100% relaxing anxiety buster. That last bit is the part I want to focus on, but first I'll tell you about the game itself. It's a very simple concept. Given a starting tile of just grass, you place additional tiles next to it, and build out a peaceful rural landscape trying to match tile edges to the edges of the same type as much as possible. It's a little bit like the board game Carcassonne, but with hexagonal tiles like Settlers of Catan, and of course, it's a video game, so you have infinite tiles and infinite space, not to mention a relaxing soundscape to accompany it all. Each tile edge can be one of a variety of types: grass, trees, water, houses, fields, etc. Think of each tile as a pie divided into 6 slices, and each slice can be one of those things. They might all be the same thing, or you could have a variety of things. Some edges, such as railroad tracks and rivers, must match up in order for you to place the tile, while other types don't need to match, but you get points if they do. You also get bonus points for perfect tile placements, in other words, tiles that match perfectly to the 6 tiles around them, and for completing quests scattered around the game board, which include things like growing a forest or a town to a certain size and then closing it off so it can't be grown further. The scoring element is not your only motivator, however. In fact, I barely notice it while playing. What drives me to be more careful with tile placement is that playing well rewards you with more tiles. You start with a finite stack of tiles to draw from, and once you're out, the game is over. The only way to gain more tiles is to complete quests and perfect tile placements. So the better you play, the more tiles you get rewarded with, and the longer your game will last. This will help you attain achievements and enable you to achieve a higher score if you care about that. Now, all of what I've just described is the main game mode. There are others as well, including a creative mode that strips away all the restrictions and requirements and basically just lets you build whatever you want. I haven't done much with it myself. My daughter's been enjoying it, and this is what she built. So yeah, it's a fun little strategy / open-ended puzzle game, so what's the big deal? Well, the reason I decided to make this review video is because of how incredibly and inexplicably addicted I am to this little game. I mean, I'm having trouble not getting distracted with it while I'm writing this, to be perfectly honest with you. And no, I haven't been paid for these comments, and I didn't receive the game for free. I purchased it while it was in early access. I'm making this review because I've truly gotten more than my money's worth in terms of enjoyment out of this game. And whenever that happens, especially with an indie game, I always want to share it with the community, to offer you something enjoyable and to support a quality creator. When you combine the calming soundtrack of this game with the beautiful visuals and the peaceful ambience and nature sounds, I can lose a couple hours in this game and wonder where the time went. Admittedly, that's not always a good thing. It tends to interfere with my sleep, but sometimes, amid the chaos and stress of life, we need an escape that doesn't necessarily involve a deep story and complex mechanics. Sometimes, we need to be reminded of a simpler existence and that there's still peace in the world. If that's what you need, if that's what you're looking for in a game, I would definitely check this one out. Did you enjoy that video? Let us know by slamming that like button and leaving a comment below. And if you really liked it, consider joining the S Legion by joining our online community, supporting us on Patreon, or checking out the merch store. Subscribe for tons more guides and other fun videos, and for insightful gaming news content, check out our sister channel, S Podcast.